as you can probably tell, there is no light in this video. It's just straight darkness. But I kind of want this video to be like a just void of talking and rambling. You know, a space where just anything comes out and goes. Had a day off today, and I didn't really do too much. Kind of just chilled out, rested my mind and body and soul, and relaxed. But with all of that resting and relaxation and resting, there was a lot of thought about just society, you know, how it's corrupt now, and with everything that's going on right now too, with America and trade wars and all that. It just doesn't make any sense to me why it's all happening. I guess you could say, like, I'm 19 and, you know, I don't really know what's going on, but, like, does really anybody know what's going on? It's just a lot of stuff happening all at once, and it's a little frightening, you know, just because so much is changing so quickly, and I don't think it's benefiting anybody at all, really, besides the big companies and stuff like that. I feel like it's going to be harder on young people. Well, with the economy changing, but we'll just have to see. I'm not here to complain. I'm not here for anybody's pity or anything. I'm just talking. But I just wondered why am I here? Out of all eras that I could have been born in, I was born in this era of humanity. And it's weird to me, because I don't feel like I fit in here. I don't feel like I'm understood here. But that's the reason why I'm here. It's because I'm not meant to be understood. It's not meant to be figured out. Just here to trigger people and transcend and transmute everything and all around me, which is my being here, and just express my love and light to the world even when there's none coming back to me, because I have that source of love and understanding and light within me, and that's all that matters, you know. I wake up every day and I'm like, I'm happy, but there's always still that void that I've talked about previously on the channel before, the void that's within all of us, you know, when we're not doing too much. It just sits there and it kind of rots away at your mind. And I just don't believe we will ever escape that void. We'll always just try to get out of it or get far away from it as much as possible with everything in the physical, but it never ceases to exist, that void. And it's tiring. It's tiring sometimes. You just want to break from it all. So the only thing you can do is really meditate and sleep through that void, and it's just still not enough. You wake up and it's there again. I think the reason why that void is here is just because there's a lot of stuff that I think about and stuff that I want. It's like we're always trying to make this heaven on earth, even though we can't make a heaven on earth. It's just impossible, because nothing is ever going to be perfect the way you want it to be. And another thing is that results, you just want results now, but you can't have what you want now because it takes time to create those results. But only if it was as easy as snapping your fingers and getting what you want. But that's not how reality works. And then I think about the society that we're in and how humans are one of the worst animals to exist. With everything that's happening now and everything that we've done to this planet and to ourselves, most importantly, with all the disease and poisoning with the food and the water and the war and the hate and the separation. But why? It doesn't make any sense to me why we do all this to ourselves, but there's always a reasonable why to someone in their brain on why we're doing it. But to me, there's no plausible reason for it at all. It's just a waste of energy and time. Meaningless in the end. But as long as humanity is still alive, that's what matters to the humans, We're like parasites to this earth, parasites to ourselves. And I feel like, the change that we really need, no one is aware of. So I just sit alone with this awareness of what needs to be done in order for us to achieve that unity and peace. But it's pointless to even think about trying to pitch that idea to the world, because no one listens. Everybody's just ignorant about everything. Everybody's just really, really, truly selfish in their own way. And there's nothing I can do to change that. That's just how the human mind works. So I just sit here And I think about how all of this is meaningless and why I should even be here in the first place. If nothing's going to change, if everything that I try to do doesn't really end up doing anything in this world, but always come back to the root that it doesn't really matter what happens, because what matters is now, and that right now I feel love, I feel peace, I feel happiness and light, and that everything's going to work out, even if it doesn't seem like it. And sometimes the mind just is too much to bear, so you just want to escape it. But the only way to escape it is to just bombard yourself with feelings or doing something or just anything that will overstimulate yourself in that moment, in the present. Because when the mind doesn't have stimulation, it just feels like it's going mad. It goes and goes and goes. And even if you're like me, where just nothing really goes on in the mind, sometimes the mind is like going into a state of questioning just everything all at once. And you don't have answers to it, because no one really has answers for anything. Like, why are we here? Does God exist? What's the point of all of this consumerism? Why do we kill ourselves as humans? We kill each other off for what? A piece of paper? It just all doesn't make sense. This animal that is humanity. And maybe that's okay. You know, maybe we're just here to be here, and that's it, and then the power is supposed to end up. I don't know. I'm only 19 after all. I'm not going to know the answers to a lot of things. I haven't been here long enough. But I do know that everybody and everything is out of place. We have lost touch of what is true to ourselves. We have lost balance within ourselves, with ourselves, and with other people. And that even though we try to work together, we don't actually work together. If only there was a utopia that we all existed in. But there isn't. That's just how it is. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Or, just chilled with me. But I'll see you guys later. I love you. Stay present. Stay safe. And most importantly, love yourself. Peace.